I don't really get into nothing with the media, man. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm not a promoter. You know what I mean? Guys take fights. Sometimes it's hard fights. Sometimes it's showcase fights. Sometimes it's fights to build up other fights. It's obvious what they're doing. They putting Caleb and Jamal on the same card. Both of them get to work off a little rust, and then they fight. So, what is anybody gonna say to me? I didn't make this happen. Like, I'm his trainer, so I don't. Whatever, whoever think whatever they got to think, but I don't have no control over this. And if anybody got something to say about the opponent, oh well. Like, guys like Resendez win fights all the time. He's still a fighter. He's still a man. I respect him. Caleb respects him. I hope Charlo respecting his opponent, because anything can happen in the fight. So I never get into that kind of stuff, man. That's how nobody's that good where they could think another man that's training hard and motivated can't do nothing to him.
Obviously, it's moving up a weight class, and Resendi's dealing with that hurdle itself. Some people believe it's just a cherry pick.
Okay, it probably is. Gonna argue with nobody else's opinion. It might be a cherry pick, but I'll tell you one thing: a fight is a fight. You never know how a fight goes, and just because a guy is the underdog with the odds makers, that doesn't mean he's not capable of beating you. We see it all the time in boxing. So it might be a cherry pick. I mean, it's common sense. You're not going to put Caleb and Jamal in 50-50 fights when they're about to fight each other, would you? Because you might
Right,
mess up the fight. All right,
100%.
so whatever. Like, I wouldn't argue that. People got a right to feel that way, and that's their opinion. And they're probably right.
Tell me, what do you think about Cornbread himself? Facing Charlo.
It's cornflake.
Cornflake, my bad.
Yeah. It
Cornbread.
got-
Cornflake.
Cornbread is a movie. Cornbread Earl and Me is a basketball movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's actually how I got my nickname. Um,
You're cornbread.
Yeah, I got the nickname because of that movie. Yep.
Oh, my bad.
Um,
No wonder you got offended. My bad. No,
no, I didn't get
I'm
offended.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just was correcting you because it's not cornbread, it's
Cornflake.
cornflake.
Yeah.
What do you
Thomas.
mean how I feel about the fight?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you think about the fight per se? Like, do you feel like do you feel like Cornflake got a chance? He says that he believes that facts he got a chance to win. He says
Man,
Resendiz and Caleb Plant, Resendi has no chance, but Cornflake believes that he has a chance to beat Jamel Charlo. Facts
uh,
in his words.
listen, he does have a chance. Any man has a chance to win, dog. And I'm not just saying that to be politically correct. It's a fight. And you guys, not saying you specifically, but just the media and casuals and stuff like that, they look at things like that it's like this rites of passage because a guy may be better than somebody that they automatically can't lose to that person. That's not how that shit work. You know what I mean? Like, a guy don't have to be more talented than you or better than you to beat you. All he has to do is be having his night. If he's having his night, anything can happen. You know, Nazem Richardson used to always tell me you can't measure a man's ambition. If Lamana put everything together and Charlo is not his regular self, who knows what can happen? I don't know, man. I'm not God. I can't predict that. Hopefully Charlo come right. Because what makes a guy like Lamana and Resendez dangerous is because they haven't broke through. They haven't won the big one. They haven't been world champions. And sometimes that bothers a guy to a point like they think to themselves, like, man, I can compete with these guys. So them guys waking up extra early in the morning, them guys is they running harder, they're sparring harder, they're doing all of the right things. Bro, I'm just telling you, it's different training a millionaire than in than it is a guy who's trying to break through and still hungry. He has that burning desire and hunger, man. And you just don't never know. You can't underestimate that. even like in the gym where like a established really good guy, he gets like a young kid in there for a sparring partner. That young kid, man, that young kid a lot of times kicks the older guy's ass
Always has
because
something
it's
to
like
prove.
that's like you got it. It's like his Super Bowl.
It's his moment.
So yes, yes, yes. So I don't get into that, man. That's why you have training camps. Guys got to get up. And special fighters, they showed us one quality, Mills. And you know what I'm about to say? Consistency. They don't let guys come in and beat them that's not supposed to beat them. But everybody's not special. Everybody's not a special fighter. Sometimes you could just be a good fighter, a very good fighter, an excellent fighter. There's tiers to that. You know what I mean? I hope that Charlo's not taking them for granted because Lamana is a man. He got two hands. He gives great sparring in the city of Philadelphia. I could tell you that. And I don't know who all his coach is going to be, but I'm sure he got a capable team around him. Uh,
Hmm.
so uh, we'll see. I mean, Charlo's the favorite for a reason, and he should win. But I don't ever go like my mind don't even let me believe like a guy has no chance in the fight. I can't because once you start getting lackadaisical like that with your approach, that carries over to your fighters, man. So I don't get into that.
Hmm. Let's get into some of the fights yesterday. Well, on Saturday. Obviously, Ray Ford had a good performance as well. Were you able to see it?
Yes, I saw it.
What you thought about his performance?
He looked good.
It's Matthias.
I've been watching him for some time because he's another guy that's from the Philly area, so I've seen him in the gyms and stuff like that. He's good. He's improving too. And it looks like 130 pounds is good for him. So he looked real good. Ray Ford might be the best 130 pounder in the world.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it's like think of the champions at 130 and just think of who you would favor to beat him. Um,
you
you
got
know,
Oshaki Foster. You got Lamont Roach.
okay, Lamont Roach, probably the number one guy. Tell me the other champions.
Uh, then you got like I said, Oshaki Foster, and then the last one, I think it's a Spanish cat. I forget. The chat will tell me.
There's
Um,
four. There got to be four champions, right? It's
yeah, no,
four
yeah,
belts.
the I forget who the last one is actually. I'll get it right now though. 104. Oh, no, it's not Navarrete. It's Navarrete. No way.
I thought he moved up.
He did, and he lost 30. Got it.
All right. Well, whatever it is, Ray Ford will have a shot at beating the champions. I will rate Lamont Roach number one, but Navarrete and Oshaki Foster. I mean, I, who would you pick to win those
Oh
fights? Those
shit! It is Navarrete.
okay. They will be good fights for him. You know what I mean? Like Ray Ford could fight. He did
So
good. Like I don't know if anybody would just flat out beat him at 130 pounds. He looks real good and he's improving. He's only 16 and 17 and one, I believe, but he's
has that loss
improving.
from Nick Bull?
Yeah, yeah, that was a tough fight. I had a feeling he would lose that fight too because I heard he struggled to make weight and it was a fast turnaround that fight. And I
Yeah,
was like, damn. And I saw he kind of ran out of gas going down the stretch. But Ray Ford is good. He can
yeah, I
fight.
like him.
You could tell he's doing some good stuff. You could tell his imprint of Shakur Stevenson on him. You could tell that they be around each other. I can always tell what gym a guy who the best fighter in the gym is because guys just pick up his habits no matter what. No matter how much you try, you just will pick up his swag. You'll pick up his habits. You'll pick up certain things. Remember back in the day, Roy Jones would fight, and then Derek Gainer would fight, and Derek Gainer would be doing stuff that Roy Jones would do. That's how it always is, and you could tell that um, um, that Ford is around Shakur a lot. But he looked good. That was a good win for him, and he got a real shot at winning the title at 130.
Mm, mm.
Real
Yeah,
shot.
he even said he called out a lot of guys. He called out Oshaki Foster. Um,
I
but
think
yeah,
I think Ray Ford would beat Asaki Foster.
yeah,
Yep, I think he would get a decision on him. He a little younger, a little quicker. The southpaw, yeah. If you made me bet, and I like Oshaki Foster. He's nice, man. I'm real happy that he won the world title. But I think Ray Ford just a little bit fresher. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I think he might get off a little too quick. Oshaki Foster is a late round shark. He does come on in the late rounds, but he might be down by too much. Ray Ford is a little bit quicker on the draw. You know what I mean? He's about 5, 6 years younger. That's a 50-50 fight. But if you made me take that fight, made me like pick, I think I would give Ford the edge. And I would definitely give Ford the edge over Navarrete because I think Navarrete's slipping. I think he struggles to make weight. So I would definitely give him the edge over. The only one I wouldn't give him the edge over is Lamont Roach.
Mm. You know that's a good fight with him and Navarrete too. Because remember, they matched up Ford with a 50-50 fight, right? That with an undefeated cat that he had really great outside range. I remember you were breaking up the fight with me, and he had a tough time with them. And Navarrete is kind of an outside type of shooter. He'll come in, out, long.
Yeah, like Ford was struggling a little bit early in his career. I saw when he got a draw. I heard what Eddie Hearn said about him one time that he thought he lost. He said it. I never heard a promoter say that before. Like after one of
His
his
own
fights, he
fighter.
got a controversial decision, and he was like, "I thought he lost." I said, "God damn." But I want to give Ford credit because he's gotten better since then. Like he didn't take his head and tuck it between his legs. He actually worked on his game and got better. So I could see improvement from him a couple of years ago when he was struggling or whatever. And I know he did get outboxed. I know the fight you're talking about. And he got outboxed the fight that he won the title against the I don't want to say Russian because I don't think the guy is Eastern Bloc guy, one of those countries over there. He was getting outboxed and he turned into a dog and walked the guy down. Um, I think he would beat Navarrete. I know probably people would uh, call me crazy because Navarrete's a 3 division champion and he's got a real good record. But I think Ford right now, timing is important in fights. Right now, give me Ford to beat Navarrete if he was to get that fight.
Mm, mm. That's good, man. He's a good fighter though. I definitely
Yeah,
want to see him mix it up.
he's real solid fighter. Yep.
Hmm.
And he's improving, which matters, man. Because a lot of times these guys get to a certain level, they don't improve no more. But he's improving.
Especially, yeah, after like that payday with Nick Ball, that's when you know it's like, is he gonna improve or is he gonna just chill? Um, but yeah, you also got Cool Boy that's talking about moving up as well into that weight class. So that he's gonna be like the biggest draw. I mean, with the biggest name coming into that. How do you see that play out? How are you
Um,
good with him?
he got to move up first. Yeah, I am cool with him. That's my guy. We all trained in the same gym when everybody was coming up. Actually, I begged PBC to sign him.
Hmm.
That's a true story. He was just coming out the amateurs. He had won nationals. And I'm like, man, we got this kid in our gym named Scooter that can go. Y'all need to sign him. It took me a while, but I finally got it done. Um, but yeah, I mean, if Scooter comes up, he's gonna have pick of the litter because he got the name and things like that. I would favor Scooter to beat the other champions there as well. Lamont would be a tough fight though. I don't know about I would call that 50-50. Lamont